this clip, we're going to look at the live recording of a horizontal field event. These will include ones like long jump, triple jump, shot put, discus. They will all work the same with the exception of ones where you would look to record the wind speed. In this example, we're looking at a triple jump. As you can see, at the moment there is no start list. If you wanted to have a specific order for your start list, you can go on here and go edit by place, and that will bring us to the grid input screen where we usually input some data for results. But in this instance, you could just put down the bibs of your athletes and the order that you want them in and hit save, and that will create a start list with your specific order. Alternatively, just hit this fetch start lists. It will give you a random start list order and you can abide by that. Whilst we're here, you can also have a look at these various options that are printables, and they include things like field cards for your officials to record the events by hand if they wish to do that as well. What we're going to be looking at though is recording. As you can see, before I click this, we've only got 4 attempts. Now we can manually choose how many attempts you want your athletes to do by going to the Manage button. I've got this tab open here already. If I scroll down, you can see here I've got max field attempts set to 4, and I've also set up a cut. So I've got cutting the athletes after 2 rounds, and I'm choosing to take 2 athletes through, and I've already saved this, which is why it's showing up here. So if I now click record, I'm brought to this record screen. It's designed for a tablet or a smartphone, but you can still use it on a laptop. It just looks slightly different. To start recording, as we say, they're in start list order, so they're in the order they should be jumping. You literally click on the athlete's row, and then you get the record button appear on the right hand side. You click that. So we have distance and we have wind speed. We also have foul here, and we have an X here. That's if you have clicked on the wrong person, and we've got the tick to submit your result. So you can either click that, or you can just hit return if you're on a laptop. So we start to put in some data, 5.65, and say if you want to delete it, you can click that one there. And let's say this athlete did 6:01 with a minus 0.5 wind speed. As you can see, this has popped up here now. So if we want athletes to skip, we can, if there's plenty of them and they're all going to skip around, you could just click that button there, and that would just push everyone up to round 2. If you wanted an individual to skip around, you could just hit the hyphen, and that would skip the jump for them. Instead, let's say this athlete fouled. Now we're on to the second jump, and this is the one just before the cut. So let's have a quick look. Let's mess up the order a bit so we can see how it works. So if we jump Tom down, let's make sure that he jumps out of the competition. So we'll have him a foul. We'll have Max jump 6:03, so a slight improvement. And then Toby comes in and gets a 6:54. So if I hit enter now, you will see these guys jump around. There we go. So Tom, who was the worst, is now out. Max, who was the second best, is jumping first, and then Toby, who was the best, is now jumping last. So we can now go up and we can carry on putting in some results. And then let's just do a 6:02 again, and then if we just want to finish early, we can click that there. So that's now updated. If I go back to our results page, we can see we're highlighting the best jump for each athlete. We've also got it up on here. And then if you want to see the individual trials, you can see the wind speed on there, and the graphical format if you want to watch that back.